I'm Jane Hill in Washington, D.C. This is an historic moment. The United States of America has elected its first black president. Barack Obama will be the 44th U.S. president to enter the White House after a sweeping victory. Millions of supporters have been celebrating across the United States after what has been an unprecedented turnout at the polls.
Biggest night in history of my life, at least. It's huge.
I believe when you dream, your dreams can come true.
And thousands of miles from the White House, Barack Obama's Kenyan relatives rejoice at the election of the man they call their child.
Unlike the two previous elections, they didn't have to wait long for the result.
In the West, Barack Obama will be the 44th president of the United States.
This was the immediate reaction in New York's Times Square. Sheer joy. And this the response back in Chicago. Among the ecstasy, tears too. For Jesse Jackson, one of the country's civil rights champions, a day perhaps he never thought he would see. And here in Washington, D.C., a mood of jubilation.
We are taking the White House after 8 years of misery.
It means America's back, baby.
It's been a long time coming. But tonight, because of what we did on this day, in this election, at this defining moment, change has come to America.
His ability to inspire his followers will stand him in good stead. But now, after a fierce, prolonged election campaign, it was time to reach out to unite the country.
In this country, we rise or fall as one nation, as one people. Let's resist the temptation to fall back on the same partisanship and pettiness and immaturity that has poisoned our politics for so long.
The celebrations have only just begun, and the scenes of euphoria all over the country and here in front of the White House suggest that America may have recaptured a spirit of optimism. The thought of an African-American inside the White House is no longer a dream. This is more than just a personal victory for Barack Obama and the Democratic Party. This is a watershed in American history. Jonathan Beale, BBC News, Washington.
If it were possible for me to get to the United States on my bicycle, I would. Those are the words of Joe the carpenter, a citizen of Nairobi, Kenya, celebrating Barack Obama's win last night. That country, the provenance of Obama's own father, declaring a national holiday as the dawn of a new Thursday and a new world nears. The current world has been nearly as caught up in this remarkable 24 hours as have we. Donna Friesen offers us a roundup from London.
Today, in every language, on newscasts in almost every country,
Welcome to the new world.
there was only one story. Barack Obama has, as one German newspaper put it, resurrected the American dream. His victory touching a chord from South Africa.
It's very nice to see a black man leading with such an example.
To Egypt.
I think that the American people did the right thing.
Even in Cuba.
Now I feel my belief, my faith in America is my faith in Obama.
At parties in France, in London, and in Japan, people stayed up to watch him win, to share in the moment. Among the flood of congratulations, a letter from an icon of reconciliation, Nelson Mandela. Your victory has demonstrated that no person anywhere in the world should not dare to dream of wanting to change the world for a better place. In Indonesia, NBC's Ian Williams witnessed the excitement at Obama's former elementary school.
There's enormous excitement at the election of a man who lived here for 4 years as a child. At Obama's old school, children were glued to the television, cheering him on. The election has generated enormous hope here in the world's most populous Muslim country.